Hey guys, basically today is sort of like a why don't we, you probably guessed by the title. Basically I went Limelight to the London show yesterday, which was the 27th of May 2018, which is actually their first London show, which is so weird, like, anyway. So I'm going to do this for like an advice sort of like / my experience kind of video, because a lot of you guys ask questions like how much is the merch, and then like what do you do when you get there and things like that. So yeah, basically I thought I'd explain it all to you. Plus I'm going to put in pictures and videos and things like that. So basically I met with my friends in Westfield near the arena, not arena, whatever it's called, it's like, what do you call it? It's not a stadium. Anyway, wherever the show was taking place. And then basically, yeah, I met my friends and we reunited after seeing each other in February. Then we went out for lunch. We actually saw Eben. Yeah, so we headed to the, oh my gosh, I don't know what to call it. I'm going to call it the place. So we went over to like the place at 2:30ish, which is like ages before we were supposed to actually get there, but we wanted to meet with like our friends and things like that. So we were waiting, there's these two queues, so there's one for general admission and one for VIP and Limelight. But to get Limelight and VIP you need general admission, and you have to have general admission to then buy the Limelight and the VIP like packages. So yeah, so we were waiting in the queue with like all our friends, and then we like saw them walk into the place. Quite early. So anyway, they were all getting ready and they were doing sound check, I think, and then someone came outside and they said who's got Limelight, and they all like grouped us together and put us almost like in a separate line, but it wasn't like an official line, it was just a line. So we were there for like an hour, which is quite long, but I guess we were just waiting for other people to like arrive just in case, but I think everyone was there. So we then went, it was like after an hour of waiting we then got called in, so we had to scan, get our tickets checked, our general admission ones, which we then went into this like place where it's like the merch and then the other place where you could sign in for like Limelight. So you had to sign in for Limelight and you get these like bits of like merchandise things, oh yeah, and that, and then like the dog tag thing. I think the gold one's Limelight, and I don't know if it's blue, the other one. Blue's like VIP, I think, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so then we had like 20 minutes to just like buy the merch and go to the toilet and things like that. Yeah, so the merch in like British money was like £20 to £25 for like t-shirts, and like 40 I think for like the hoodies, like the invitation tour ones, but they were like the ones that said like London on the back. Unfortunately they didn't have the white one, so I might just buy that separately. Yeah, so then after 20 minutes we were like all gathered up in this place, oh yeah, and we had our wristbands like put on. So we were all like grouped together, and then someone came and got us and took us to this like room, which was, it was a small room but it had like a little bar in it, and it had these like cool lights and things like that. So that was like fun. So someone actually took us there, and they had to like double check it was like we were Limelights. Yeah, so we got there and then they made like an entrance. So I do have actually like videos of that. So basically we just chatted with them for like 20 minutes before the show, and then I'm just going to put loads of clips in and pictures that we took.
I love you so much. I love you. I just switch to chill whenever I need to talk. Yeah, I go to cold showtime and just...
After we'd done our Limelight, the first part of Limelight, we then went into this inside the actual place, and we they put us on level 1, so it's like ground, level 1, level 2, level 3. So on level 1 they'd split it, so it's like Limelight on one side and then VIP 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, so we were waiting there for like an hour, no, it wasn't really an hour. We were waiting there for like 5 minutes before we got called in to go into our meet and greet pictures. So yeah, we took our meet and greet pictures, which was fun. Yeah, it's kind of awkward because I walked in when Daniel's family arrived, so they were like hugging everyone and I was just like standing there. I was like, did I come at the wrong time? So that was funny, but yeah. So then we obviously took our meet and greet picture, and then we went back into where we were sitting, and then we had to wait for like VIP 1, 2 and 3. In that time, like, we went to the loo, we could get drinks, like you could go back to the merch thing, so you have quite a while. And then after that we all got called in like a group together to go down to the barrier at the front. Yeah, and they check your general admission tickets again. So then we went down to the barrier bit at the front, and then we had to wait. The show started at 8, so we had to wait 45 minutes, I think, at the barrier. Parents were allowed in Limelight if they had general admission. So some parents came in, they had like Limelight parents on their wrists and things like that. So when we went down to the barrier, there was like this bar bit at the back, where like the sound desk and like everything was, so they could all like stand there, so they didn't have to stand at the barrier. So yeah, so we were waiting there, and then Eben came on, which was so good. Yeah, and I'll just put loads of videos in of Eben, really.
I don't know what to say right now, so...
And then I think the show actually started at like 8:30ish. So that's when they came on, they did their like entrance bit, which was so good. And yeah, we just watched the show really, front row. Right, yeah, so the show ended and we went back to the same place where we had Limelight before because they told us to come back there later. So we did after the show, and I had like 5 minutes like say hi to all my friends who were like on the ground floor. So yeah, we went back up, and then of course they checked like our wristband things again, and then yeah, and then they came back in obviously. Then we had 20 minutes with them again to like talk to them, which was so nice.
Oh, now they're purple. I just need that. I got this one here. It's a little big, but like oh, I love it. Because of the words I didn't say.
And I miss it. It's only one day later, but I still miss it. Yeah, but they promised to come back, so hopefully the next time I see them will be when they come back on tour on their album maybe. But yeah, I hope to get good tickets again, probably. But yeah, yeah, after we met them, then we all just said goodbye and we all took pictures. Yeah, and then we were led back out to the main entrance where everyone like was going out basically. But outside, surprisingly, there was a lot of people waiting for them to come out, but I was really tired, so I just sort of went home. But yeah, it was very tiring standing on our legs for like 6 hours. It was definitely worth it though, and if you do get the chance to go to Limelight, definitely do it. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, and if you guys have any more questions, you can go ask me on my social media, which is linked on the last page. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you like another time for another video.
So you better leave it on the floor, 'cause only it never comes when